Time to musk up.
Wow. Alright, what's up YouTube? Musk up here. Alright, I'm back. Been gone for a little bit, but this is stuff that I like, that I love. And I actually put this on today, and I don't know, it just spoke to me. It was phenomenal. And so let's just get right into it. Let's not waste any more time. The fragrance I want to talk about today is Reptile by Celine. And let's just take a second to look at that. I mean, just, and it's just so satisfying when you hear. All right, but enough of that. All right, LVMH, so I'm not surprised at the quality. So this is Reptile. I think this was one of the first fragrances that came out in this line, maybe 2019 or something like that. The perfumer, we don't know. They don't give us that name. The creative director of this was Heidi Slimay. Hopefully I'm saying that right. He was the genius that came up with this stuff. And this is one of my favorite designers, or lower end designer, let's say, of all time. And Intense and Parfum is in there as well, but I don't think he was behind it. But because of this one, those other ones came, so you still got to give respect to the original. And this is just fantastic. Iris, just buttery. When I first tried this, it was an absolute love right away, and I was just saying to myself, what the hell is that smell? And that's when I found out it was Iris. And I started looking into more Iris fragrances, which also led me into female fragrances. So I gotta, this has done a lot for me in my collection stages. Phenomenal stuff. But let's get back to Reptile. The thing that I love about this line the most is that there's texture, there's colors, the smell. These fragrances have to be discovered. They don't shout, they don't announce. Just absolute French perfumery at its best, in my opinion. Some people I've heard, they're not really into it, but that's fine. Everyone has their opinion, and they love what they love, and I love what I love. But this here is a leather fragrance. Some of the notes in there is tree moss, cedar, musk, and black pepper. And I get all of that, and nothing really, shouts here. I would say, well, let's say this. I think this is a misunderstood fragrance because, like, for instance, Eugene, he didn't really get it at first, like, because he's expecting leather, you know what I mean? As you can see, remember his Rose and Queer video, and he didn't really get what he was expecting, and you know the story of what happened, and the whole redo. And I don't know, like I said, I think it's misunderstood. Reptile may seem like something scary, but I think reptiles are usually scary because they sneak up on you, they're slithery. And that's how the leather here exactly feels. Nice and dry, no sweetness, spicy, mossy, peppery, woody. I see fall colors, although this is spring, but it's so light that you can wear this all year round, no problem. Just, and like I see dark greens, orange, browns. It's just, I picture a slithering snake on the forest floor on top of some moss. And obviously the cedar in here is ISOE Super, which is actually, I get that a lot in their fragrances, and I do find that this is related in a way to the fig fragrance, cologne, cologne something, the forgot exactly the name. And what's the other one? Oh, the other one I love, Eau de California, or California. So I think those three are related, between the kind of incensey, mossy, woodiness from the ISOE Super that I get here. And this stuff is just nice and dry. It's not sweet. It just sits. I sprayed it right on my shirt, but let's go right there. Yeah, spray. It just sprays just like the Dior's. Just right off the bat, I just get that nice, and I'm getting some butteriness here, but there is no orris here, which they also like in these fragrances, which I think he also took from this as well. No vanilla in here, thankfully, but right off the bat, I just get the ISOE Super woodiness, the black pepper, and I get a nice muskiness, and I think maybe that's where some of the buttery tones are coming from here. But the musk is controlled, and there's colorant in here, so I'm sure this is probably almost clear juice like water, and this is probably a lot of synthetics in here, but I don't say that in a bad way because they are used marvelous here. And then that pepper in there as well. The mossy forest floor here, mixing in with that slithery leather, I'm calling it. Absolutely fantastic. I get good performance, but like I said, it doesn't shout. This stuff is just pure enjoyment. It resonates with me. This is like this line right here. If I had to get rid of my whole collection, obviously my Chanels would stay, my Malls would stay, and all my Celines would stay. They're doing a really fantastic job here. You know, some people want to say Celine, oh, what is this random brand? But Celine has been around for many, many years as a designer brand, and they're backed by LVMH, so you know that the materials are going to be top-notch, and they're going to use top-notch perfumers. Not to mention Hedi Slimane, like I said, if I'm saying that right, that created this. So they got something going on here. I'm going to be really interested to see what they come out with next. I got Rimbaud, and I enjoyed that as well. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what they have. There's not many brands that I care to follow right now, but this is one of them. So let me know if you tried Reptile or anything from the brand, and it's good to see everyone. All right, take care. Peace.